Alrighty then, greetings and salutations, fellow neurodivergents. After about a week, I finally have gotten this mod list together, I think, with some light playtesting. I am confident that we'll be able to get a playthrough out of this. I'm using the Viva New Vegas mod set. Fortunately, I get locked, so I have to use alternative means to make sure I am broadcasting correctly. Yep, it looks like I am. Alright, so I want to think if there's any. I think I've got all the tweaks I want applied. I guess we'll find out as we go along. Let's delete most of this. I hate clutter. I'm very OCD, except for when I'm not. Alright. So, if you didn't read the description, we're doing a we're doing another intelligence charisma build. Although this one's gonna be on the opposite side of the morality spectrum. I'm gonna be aligned with the followers of the apocalypse. Show his peak.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest
So I'm
of
thinking
86
we're gonna
tribes,
go with the
Caesar's Legion.
Probably gonna go with the independent Vegas.
4 years have passed since the
We're
Republic
gonna try to
held
do
the
as
dam,
much good as we
just
can.
barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House. and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Uh-oh.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I was disassociating. Did it say Bethesda? The goal was to eliminate all Bethesda assets. So I'm gonna be a little tilted. I'll have to go back to the drawing board.
You're awake.
I'm
How
the
about
toxic
that?
New Vegas player.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yeah.
You can't say it.
Let's fix that audio real quick.
It's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright, so we're gonna be male. And naturally, we're going to be of Asian descent. I'm picturing a younger version. Yes.
Well, I got most
Nothing
of it right
fancy.
anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far.
Just
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, so let's skip to the end. Just get a big spreadsheet of the stats and decide what we're going to go with. We're not strong, but we're going to have high-ish intelligence. too intelligent. If I don't put it intelligence, where else would I put it? Perception? Yeah.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
The way he's moving, maybe he has mad cow disease, like...
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
Investment.
Night.
Dream. Vaporize.
Light.
Inspiration. Genes. Strongly agree. Disagree.
I'm slow.
No, I disagree
I
with
charge
that.
in.
Strongly disagree.
Almost done.
This looks like a chemical reaction, space age technology, and we'll go with mushroom cloud. Doesn't really matter, he lets us pick what we want. Okay, so definitely think medicine should be one of them. Speech. We could go science or barter. Let's go science.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more
Now we're
thing
gonna
from
pick
you.
traits.
You got a
We've
form
got
for you to
a
fill out.
few
so I get
mods
a sense of
sprinkled
your
in,
medical
or
history.
we got a mod
Just for
sprinkled in for
formality.
traits.
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Wild Wasteland is automatically integrated, and we have opposite traits. So for every trait, there's an opposite version of it. We've got built to destroy, you've got built to last. We are gonna go for good natured. You're good natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to energy weapons, explosives, GANs, melee weapons, and unarmed. So I'm thinking I want to crank up the difficulty just a little bit and pick freshman. You may not be experienced, but by golly, are you ready to learn? You lose 5 points from every skill, but gain an additional 10% to all experience earned. Looking, I don't think there's too much else. I don't want to pick skilled because that's cheap. Yep, we're going freshman. That'll be our saving grace, is that we level up that much
Come
faster.
with me, I'll see you out. Oh, before I forget, one of the townsfolk dropped this off. Said they found it near where Victor found you, and guessed it might be yours. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin, but it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Save. Sunny Smiles, it said at the saloon. Might be able to help me out.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who the men were that attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
All right.
Happy trails!
That tumbleweed hurt.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Howdy. See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Yeah.
Follow me. It's just down to the
With how
southeast a
much
short ways.
experience I gain, I might as well. Really hope I don't run into any issues. My traditional issues haven't occurred, so I think I'm okay. There should be no combat music. I eliminated most references to Bethesda and their assets. So I'm a toxic New Vegas player.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Yeehaw.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell. Let's do this.
That was weird.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yeah.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Come on, I hope I can save her. Did I save her? With a lot of... Yes, it looks like I did. Yes. That's good karma for me.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure.
Probably.
I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Yeah. Let's save just in case something gets in our way. This is the buggiest game on the planet. I don't know what's with this shade. Some sort of visual bug.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yeah, could hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
What if we do this in third person? Will this answer what this glitch is? Well, okay. Whatever.
Hey there.
Alright, so we can go either which way. It doesn't really matter. Probably the schoolhouse first. Come on. Alright, so now we gotta go up to the graveyard. It's gotta be the loot menu. Maybe it's. Nah, I can't do anything with it right now. It's not a big deal. Sick.
Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, where you, as a listener, get to hear interesting views from all areas of life. Thanks for being on the show, Father Elijah.
Thanks for having me on.
Now, Father Elijah is calling in from the Sierra Madre and can't be directly on site. Before the show, you told me your plan for using the Sierra Madre to wipe the slate clean. Your plan sounds like it has enormous potential, but I'm curious. There are definitely large moral and ethical dilemmas with your plan. I want to hear you out for once, however. How do you plan on grappling with these dilemmas in your pursuit of a new civilization?
The moral question, to me, it is clear. We are living in a world destroyed by humanity's folly. I believe the end justifies the means in this situation. The Sierra Madre has the potential to restore order, provide stability, to begin again. It could be the bedrock of a new world, free of the chaos and suffering that is the wasteland.
But it sounds like you're saying that you are willing to force this solution onto people with the use of these collars. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and it is a difficult truth. But consider the current state of our world, Joe. We are fragmented, constantly at odds, resources are scarce, and goal is to create unity and stability, a chance for better life. The collars, they are a tool of control, but also a guarantee of safety and survival.
I see. You want to bring people together temporarily, but isn't there something deeply troubling about the idea of stripping people's freedom to ensure cooperation?
Freedom is a luxury, one we can no longer afford in our world. The road to recovery is steep, Joe, and for some, a firm hand to guide them is necessary.
I guess it's all about perspective, huh? From my chair, it seems like the technology you're dealing with is extremely powerful. What about the danger of it falling into the wrong hands?
It is a risk. But the Sierra Madre's defenses are formidable. Holographic security, toxic cloud. It's not easy to conquer. I'm one of the few who understand it well enough to truly harness its capabilities. I will use it responsibly to bring about a new era of humanity. We will rise from the ashes, stronger, unified.
Now, before you go, Roger, you made it pretty clear you have a large disdain for the NCR. What are your views on them? What are your specific complaints about their empire?
Yes, the new California Republic, so-called bearers of civilization in the wasteland. You see, Joe, my disdain for them is based on their hubris, their short-sightedness. They aspire to rebuild an old world that led to its own destruction. They try to impose order and bureaucracy where flexibility and innovation are needed.
But some might argue that they're just trying to bring some semblance of normality back to the world, right?
Normality. They're bringing back the same institutions and ideals that got us into this mess in the first place. Democracy, capitalism, exploitation of resources without a thought for the consequences. They're stretching themselves too thin, expanding without fortifying, consuming without replenishing. It's the same old story of humanity's hubris.
So if I understand correctly, your main issue is their lack of foresight and their repetition of the same mistakes.
Precisely, Joe. The world has changed. We cannot return to the old ways. We need new methods, new structures, new thinking. That's why the Sierra Madre technology is so crucial. It provides the tools to build a new kind of society, one built on self-sufficiency, security, and unity.
And you believe that people should be forced into this new society for their own good?
I believe...
Took me a minute just to get those boat flies out of the way. Move that boat. Save. Always worried about this.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these will do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Maybe I'm definitely going to want to compress that terrain a little bit. I was lazy. Just wanted to play. We're doing alright.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Howdy?
Alright.
Hey there. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Who is that man you were, yeah, who is that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
What was that argument all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to him then.
Hey there.
What was that?
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
Let's see if I can win the first. Yeah. Let's go. That's the best I have right now is an 8. Let's put a 4. And I've got a 3. Most gameplay, contract war. Below 21. They must neither be light or burdened. So they need to be between 21 and 26. just right. Discard the 8. Too high. Alright, so 20, 21, 22, 24, 7. Yeah. Okay, good.
What is it?
So did you know there's a man named Joe Caleb after you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Why are they out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll see what I can do and who I can round up. We're probably not going to get much done with our little rinky-dink rifle.
Hey. Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah. I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gingers, and I think I need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
All right.
Hello. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the powder gangers. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Is my special or my skills high enough to... No, definitely not.
Howdy. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Alright, well, what do you got for sale?
Can do.
Alright.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Do you know anything about the people who, or what do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000-cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business would be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Can do.
Let me see what you got. Alright, let's go up to the hill here and talk to Doc Mitchell.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Well, the town is about to be attacked by bandits. Is there anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They'll be using explosives. Do you have anything for some more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got. You take care now.
Yeah. I think we should go with... Yeah, we'll go with retention. We'll try to get easy feet, but we're not skilled enough to do it.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Here you got dynamite that would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
How hard can it be? Just light them and throw.
Too dangerous. Sorry. Blow yourself up. Blow your neighbor up. Blow the whole town up. Keep your gun handy if you go...
I don't want to listen to you anymore, old man. Don't want to listen.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
Yeah, she's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Nope, let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Where are Trudy and the rest?
They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon.
All right, let's
I'll
go.
be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Alright, you're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Joe Cobb. Oh well, he's fertilizer now, it doesn't really matter. Let's go sell the gear that we picked up. There you are.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Alright, we can use that to repair. Let's grab some energy cells. I owe him that much. Damn, okay.
Thanks.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Anything else you can tell me about these Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice. Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
Can you tell me more about Mr. House?
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
We can hope. Alright, I need to get out of
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll go take a look at that safe.
Always
when I
happy to
have
help
the chance.
someone down on their luck. Until next time.
Hey.
This note, what did it say? Sunny Smiles told you that the old Good Springs schoolhouse contains a safe which no one in town has been able to crack. She helpfully provided you with some bobby pins and a copy of the magazine A Locksmith Reader in case you wanted to take a shot at opening that safe. Deliver the package to north entrance at the Vegas Strip. Manifest 250 caps. Upon completion, they're gonna go for you. They're gonna come after you if you don't deliver this chip. Where does it say? Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Prim.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
And why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
You want me to look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there.
See if I can fix that for you. I did it.
Feeling thirsty?
Fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Thanks for the caps.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
Nah, that's it. So let's go into the schoolhouse. boy. This is not a combat character by any means. He's terrible at combat. What we got here? Scrap metal. Nice. Stealth boy, what's in here?
Howdy, partner.
I'm gonna sleep in this shack. Probably the safest place for me to stay right now. That's scrap metal. Alright, well the sink works, that's cool.
Never gets old when something blows up.
Almost there.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
What's going on in Prim?
Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Shouldn't you be protecting the town or something?
We'd love to, but they don't fall under NCR jurisdiction. Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
Why can't you protect
We don't
them?
have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Let's see what Lieutenant Hayes has to say, if anything.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Lieutenant Hayes.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
That's it for now. You don't have anything interesting to say. So maybe if I can get past the first. what I should have did as soon as I came in. I got an idea. Well, I don't have any dynamite. Shit.
Like that?
These guys are tough, bro.
Had enough?
Got a better idea. The smart thing is to use the stealth play. Hoping as soon as I get to Mojave Express, I can do something about all this. let's just go. Let's do that again.
And we're back.
Surprised my companion didn't aggro them.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost the package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
What can you show me? What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was so strange about it?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
He canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was? Where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
And you said cowboy robot? You mean the one over there?
Nope. Different fella. Bigger. Had himself a face on a screen. And he talked more like you or me.
Oh, some men stole that package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did you see them pass this way?
Now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to him.
Your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. Don't go getting yourself shot.
Bye. hit anything. Yeah. I would, but something tells me that, I don't know, the low distance and the, I don't know, I might at some point mess around with that, but I wanted something pretty balanced too. Ooh.
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply. Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Whoa.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
EDE, bro. Yeah, see, now that white square is gone, so I don't know what's up.
Had enough? Come out of here!
You like that?
Oh no. We did not mean for that to happen. So oh, just went around that close. This character is going to try to be as good as possible, although sometimes bad things happen, which is why I'm keeping Deputy Beagle getting blessed up. Chances are I have 0 combat skills, so I don't think it's realistic for me to save him.
This is most unusual. The Powder Gangers have visitors today. I guess there's a first for everything. Now those tough-looking fellows must be great cons. I recognize those funny helmets and leather vests from stories I've heard. So what are they doing with that dapper gentleman who wears a checked suit? I wouldn't mind a suit like that. They're talking about heading south toward Nipton, then west to Novak where they'll meet up with someone. I guess I could track them if I needed to, but the town of Prim needs me here to serve and protect. Oh my, I think I've been spotted.
Alright, so let's... Where is he? Hey, Johnson. He didn't make it.
You got that old robot up and running again? How's it working out for you?
Yeah. I got some... Let's talk about EDU real quick.
That beat up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Do you know where it came from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I hope to get it up and running for some courier work. but never could get it running.
Any idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
Alright, so your deputy died in Bison Stevens.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to find us a new lawman. I suggest talking to those NCR troopers across the bridge. I also overheard the Potter gangsters talking about some ex-sheriff on lockdown there.
Alright, so how can I help bring law back to Fred?
Now, your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15. And maybe that ain't the best credential, but a sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town, too. But from what I've seen, they barely got the firepower to protect themselves.
Alright, I got some questions about Fred.
Well, I'll answer what I can.
What happened to Fred?
Let's see. Been tough around here for a good while now. Worse since them thugs kidnapped our deputy. It started with the breakout from the prison up the road. First there was just a few thugs rolling through town, but then they got organized. Now they call themselves powder gangsters or something, and run around throwing dynamite and shooting people. A little while ago, a good chunk of them left whatever kind of organization they got up there to squeeze all the food and drink out of us they could.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Band's Casino and Museum.
So who are you?
Trim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokespot of the Vicky and Band's Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
I'm gonna reprogram you to serve as the sheriff.
Law enforcement protocols reinstated, partner. Initializing use of force authorization. Authorization found. Yeehaw! Happy trails, partner.
Five. Yeah, let's put it in speech.
was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster.
See what you got for sale, man. Okay. The Great Khans are basically raiders, yeah. A raider group. It's a little bit more nuanced than that, though.
Anybody there?
Go EDE.
Whoa!
We always got a little bit of a battle up here. Rescue the prospector. Oh, the prospector is getting lit up.
Put down your weapon. Needs to comply.
coming in here was a mistake.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Got her. Alright, so we will leather armor. Let's nice. So I don't really have a reason to stop at the Mojave outpost. So I'll just keep going. That black smoke looks ominous. I probably should go up here though. It's getting dark out. I don't want to be traveling into strange territories with billowing black smoke. That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Hey. Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
What is this place?
Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans.
Man, I played this. I've been to every vault in New Vegas. I've been to every vault. Yeah, not in 3 or 4 though.
They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear, or their clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks at the bars there. Not much, but better than nothing.
Is there any work, maybe?
Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks. Someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
All right,
Watch
we're
yourself.
going now.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
That's nice. Over here.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
You lost?
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
What do you got to trade? What can you tell me about the outpost?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place.
Not a good opinion on prospectors, then.
Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
What do you got for trade?
Take a look.
Off the top of my head, yeah, I thought wasn't there one with like that one song that leaves behind like a soulless copy of you or something? I don't remember the name of it though. Any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch.
Oh, I knew it was something. I didn't realize it was just Ben, but I knew it was something with Ben.
Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
Alright, I'm going to take a real quick smoke break and I'll be right back. Don't forget to hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. And follow, subscribe, do the thing. Stay away from that red 40 and I'll be right back. Alright.
Hello.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh man. That's tragic.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Morning.
Morning.
Prim as a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Hello.
Prim has a new
Oh.
sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. Almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Background?
So let's...
Our guys put the monorail.
Keep going on about that dang old monorail, man.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit, and your eyes are good.
It depends on the work.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
Why haven't you checked it out?
Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If trouble's hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, Rather be sitting here than in a cell.
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. Alright?
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
What's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Thanks for the info, but I'll be going
No
now.
problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Let's go investigate this smoky smoke. Is that a rat scorpion? What's going on over there?
fires and light the fires, Big Daddy.
Yes. I got 3 points. Some of the speech. Educated. Yo, Ozzy, over on Twitch. What's up, man? Welcome to stream. We're investigating this black trail of smoke. And I'm doing alright, man. Just chilling. There they are. Thomas survived.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Just be more careful in the future, okay?
I will. That's the last time I pick up a straggler on the road, believe me.
I'm a pacifist. I wouldn't hold them up for money.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
Are you feeling alright?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air!
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons did you teach here?
Where to begin? That you are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of your moral sickness, your disillusion? Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What exactly happened here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
You've captured everyone?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
You slaughtered innocent civilians?
Ha! Innocent? Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned, one by one. They stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
Your crimes are unforgivable.
As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
Let's go warn the NCR. Feels really far, doesn't it? Almost there. Buttload of experience points.
Hey there. Need anything?
We're screwed, buddy.
A veteran ranger inspires awe. Stick around for when they get here, you'll see. If I live to earn the black armor, I could die a happy mortal.
Let me talk to the retcon. This guy first.
Something else you wanted?
Yeah, Legions attacked Nipton, burned and bust up everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
Hello. You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Yeah, Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Have friends out there?
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Alright, so I think that's a good stopping point. Save right here in our little safe space. Alright, and I'll probably pick this back up tomorrow because, you know, I'm really vibing with this. If you like the content, hit the like button. Both makes me to do it more often. I definitely put a lot of fucking time into this mod list, even though it's not perfect. Yeah, do the thing. Check out my links. Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Till next time, stay away from that red 40, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.